All right, Public Safety Special Call Meeting, Counselor Gwaltney.
Here.
Counselor Wolverton. Counselor Jones. Counselor Nelms.
Here.
Counselor Harden.
Here.
So you got 3 present, you're holding on to a quorum.
All right, I'll entertain a motion to dispense the reading and approve of the minutes from the Public Safety Committee meeting on June 5th.
So moved.
Second.
Harden is the motion, Counselor Nelms the second. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Nay. The nays. All right, so we have 3-0. Old business 070323, request for consideration of adjustments to criteria for approval of events impact normal street flow and access. I want to carry this item over so I can put pen to paper from our discussion last time. I had some follow-up discussions from what we talked about, and I think everything was well received. Are there any additional thoughts from what we talked about, putting out signage, that being the responsibility of the race?
And I thought we were gonna
Directors.
increase the cost.
Yes, and that's part we will have to decide once we have the list, is what we want the cost to go to. Obviously not cost, we don't wanna go too high like other cities have and discourage them, because we want to have the races here. But,
Yeah, it's beneficial.
so think on that until, 2 weeks from now. Next week, actually.
What are we charging
It's
right
actually
now?
been the 10th.
It's
$50?
$50 right now.
60?
Yeah, it's on the it'll be on the
We've been on the
10th.
10th. We're not having them on the 3rd, okay.
That's right, thank you. So we'll carry over 070323, new business 060623, request permission to close Oxmoor Road detour traffic for a Birmingham Waterworks mainline tap. Birmingham Waterworks on Cale Smith.
Yeah, Brian has the traffic, study that was put together by Birmingham Waterworks. He's pulling that up now, and Gillespie Construction. Mark Dolan's with Birmingham Waterworks, and he's here to talk about it, and I don't know if Gillespie's here. Okay.
You have all of it or just the cover?
He's got all of it.
You just tell me.
Okay, can you open up to the overall plan? Right there is the vicinity map. What we're gonna do is put 2 taps in, one on Virginia and one on Mecca. And go to the next page. All right, they divide it up into 2 phases. We're gonna be tapping both on the same day, there's an 8-inch main in Oxmoor. And we need to tap to extend the main on Virginia. The tap on Virginia will extend the main south.
North.
And
I think
that's,
it's extended north, isn't it?
no, Virginia, we're going south, Mecca, we're going north.
That's Virginia right there, Peerless, across from the.
Yeah, right here,
Church.
Virginia in the middle,
Yeah,
there you
right
go,
across
you see it better now.
Not this school.
Yeah, right across.
Virginia,
from
we're
the
just,
school. Well, I mean, it's actually,
Yeah.
no, you're right, the church.
Okay,
Well, I see what you're
Presbyterian.
saying.
Yeah, the main
Presbyterian,
is
thank you.
in Oxmoor, it's on the south side of Oxmoor. So we'll just extend the main a short distance south on Virginia to tie it back in. So you can see the detour route to do that. Actually, we're not really detouring on Oxmoor, it's just a half-lane closure to do this.
How long do you think this will take?
It'll all be done in one day, it should. So there, Gillespie will have at least 2 crews on site to do all this work. And we'll be there, at least 1 tapping crew to do both taps in the same day. So Mecca's a little more complicated, it's on the, go to the next slide, I don't know, whatever their slide is, there you go. Mecca anticipated full lane closure. The tap is gonna be in the southwest corner of Mecca and Oxmoor. And this will be, we'll have Virginia already taken care of and traffic back established. You can see the traffic flow there. Again, utilizing College Avenue, going over to Broadway. And like I said, Virginia should be reestablished at that time as well. And again, they should all be, both closures should be done in one day.
And what day is, what's the date?
We don't have a date yet, but it was, our tapping crews are booked through 2 weeks, a week after, the 4th of July week is next week. A week after that, I check the schedule, so it should be sometime after that, and we'll be dependent upon Gillespie when they can mobilize and be ready to go.
Okay, like before
Because-
school starts, because if
So-
y'all
Yeah,
try to.
College Avenue is in front of Edgewood.
And Mecca is to the middle school.
Right.
Most-
2 of those are like the main routes.
We can absolutely get done before school
Okay.
is.
Yeah.
Which is August, I assume, September?
I think they start on August the 11th
Yeah.
this year, is that right?
9th to 11th.
Nine.
Yes,
Yeah.
probably July.
Second week of August.
All the, we
Yeah.
can get it done.
Okay.
Yeah, our goal is to have it done right. Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So-
if we can know ahead of time.
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
they
if y'all
might
can
have-
let
well-
Kale or.
Oh, absolutely, we'll coordinate with them on that.
Let's step back just one
Yeah.
step and talk about these, because Oxmoor being basically the main artery through Homewood, I have concerns about this one especially shutting down Oxmoor completely, east to west during the day. You know, we see an influx of over 100,000 people in the city each day. A lot of those come in via Lakeshore, some, and a significant amount come in via Oxmoor and Valley. So we really only have 3 main thoroughfares through. In my opinion, this work needs to be done at night, especially this one. Is there any reason it can't be? Because with lighting today?
No, it can be, we've done it before though. We
I
shut it
just-
down by the park.
The other one, I think we could probably work around, because it's just one lane, but shutting down Oxmoor completely would just give me some heartburn during the day.
And in addition, you know, that is one way, and we would have, how would we give people access back down to their
Oh.
house? You know, if they're on Mecca, I guess they would have to come down in the opposite direction, or, does that make sense?
Mhm.
Be closed.
It's,
Mhm.
like I said, the tap is gonna be
Because
the
you're coming
southwest
down
corner.
Mecca with the
so
line, right?
I'm sorry?
Yes.
The line's coming off of Mecca, right?
It's going north
Yeah.
into Mecca, yeah, but
That's
the
right.
tap is gonna be in the southwest corner, so they could actually come down Oxmoor and make the right turn up on Mecca
Yeah.
to get to their home. It'd be a local traffic only sign, so they will have access. Like I said, we have closed Oxmoor before, down by the park,
Yeah.
closure during the day. So
Well, I'm just one person.
If you want it at night,
Committee, so,
we can do that, it'd be an inconvenience, but, and a little more dangerous at night, obviously.
yeah.
There's other ways to look at that, but,
Yeah,
yes,
it's
we
just
we
a
can.
main artery. I don't know what the traffic count is on a per day basis.
Oh, it's a busy road, no doubt about it, but.
Oh, yeah.
Done those,
I mean,
done those before.
As late as possible into the night, that's a lot.
What if we did it in the, starting at some late afternoon hour? I mean, I think, my guess is more people, as he said, are coming in. Of course, they gotta go back out the same way, typically.
Late afternoon is probably one of the busiest times.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, rush hour, you don't wanna,
But maybe the opposite, early morning, yeah. But it's an
Email.
all day deal.
Yes, sir.
Quickly as we can.
There would be fewer cars on Sunday. I don't know if y'all work on Sundays ever.
No.
But that's all the table.
Not normal.
You don't want that overtime, right?
Oh, our folks
You
love
might
it.
bump into OT, double time.
Our folks love it.
Counselor Sims.
Thank you. There's reference to flaggers. How many staff would you have just directing traffic on this project?
I don't have a number of that, I'm sorry.
We
Okay.
can add as many guys as we need somebody at every corner, we get the manpower, and we got everything we need to do.
That's great, because on a lot of these I do see where, you know, sometimes they have one person trying to run back and forth, and this is obviously so substantial, you know, we need flaggers directing people where to go, because this will definitely create confusion. So obviously the 2 spots off of Oxmoor that are closest to the barricades, but also, you know, up on, what is that, Broadway as well. You know, you just need to make sure there's adequate signage and I see signage, but just making sure all of that is implemented as the plan states and having it at least 2 flaggers, I would think.
Yes, Counselor Adams.
So the detour route from Mecca, would it be Edgewood to that alley? Is there an there's a.
So that alley's not really there.
Oh, okay.
No, wait, that one is there. I'm sorry. That one is in place. It's narrow, so they could access via Edgeview.
Okay, okay.
They should go backwards on the runway, one way.
And the only reason I was thinking about dates and kind of knowing, there's a possibility we could run into like teacher work days and wanting to give them ample, you know, notification in case it runs into that.
Sure.
You could get
July.
Cal, yeah, definitely July.
Mhm.
If
Okay.
there's certain days in July that you don't want us out there, let us know, Cal. Are you talking about work days in July?
Resolution says it's approved by the city engineers.
Okay, okay,
Our responsibility.
okay.
Counselor Beard, did you have a question?
Okay.
Just wondering what we might do with Mecca, and if there is access on that Edgeview Oxmoor alley. I just wonder, would we turn Mecca into 2-way, for a little while probably? Phil, or?
I mean, we
I
would
think-
have to.
Well, I think you were saying that they can let them have access around the construction. Is this on the
Oh, they
west
can?
side?
It'd be on the southwest
Local
corner.
traffic only, right?
Oh, okay.
Mecca and Oxford, the tap is gonna be on the southwest corner.
So
Local
Mecca
traffic.
can
Yeah,
have
so you could actually
access.
get around it if
Okay.
need be.
Okay.
So yeah, I think with that and going up Edgeview and hitting the alley. I think most people are covered.
Cool.
And
Vinny?
can you have some signs or something saying two-way?
Yes, sir, I can give.
Yeah,
I got
just
we got
so
plenty of
people
signs,
coming-
I can get
of course,
plenty
people
guys,
coming-
I have guys at every corner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, if we're through with that, I could make a motion to approve with, just proper notification of dates and everything, so that we can take action.
Absolutely.
From our end. And then also, more details about signage and personnel flaggers and all that.
Yes, ma'am.
So both day shift.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wait, what? What'd you say?
Both of them being during the day. I had just mentioned, it doesn't matter to me. If y'all are good with it, then let's move on. If you're good with them both being during the day, I just made the question about doing the full road closure at night. But, like I said, one person on the committee of three.
That's all I have.
In other words, you can restrict them in your motion to just work at night if you want.
But if you're comfortable during the day, make your motion as you see fit.
John?
The only thing that, if it were for more than 24 hours or one day, I'd be
Right.
concerned.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd say we're fine with that.
All right.
Okay,
So
I'm
we got
good
a-
with that.
Understand that.
We got a motion. Is there a
Yes.
second?
Second.
All right. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries 3-0.
Thank you.
Made by Counselor Nelms and seconded by Counselor Hartman. All right.
Do they need to stick around for the full council meeting?
I don't see why not.
I mean, they can if they want.
I mean, unless you just wanna hang out and with us longer. Probably not very entertaining. But yeah, I think you are good. Okay, thank y'all for being here to explain it.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, with that, public safety's adjourned.